A man is reading a newspaper article and says to his wife, "Look, here is an article on how women say about twice as many words as men in the run of a day." The wife responds, "Yes, that's because we have to tell you everything twice." You're welcome. So I'm over at the back of the cleared area we just recently had cleared, because right here, you can see in the forest is where we go into the sugar bush. So we tapped about 40 trees right behind here last year, and next year we plan on tapping 100. It's quite a big area all in behind here, and there's lots of maples. So we had the boiler up closer to the house, so we were lugging all the sap that way. What we're thinking for next year is that we may set the boiler up right here just before we enter into the sugar bush. If not, we may even bring it into the sugar bush and clear a little spot where we can use the boiler. We haven't decided yet, but since I need to pack the boiler away for winter anyway and move it from its current location because the garage is going very close to where the boiler currently is, and I'm gonna have big trucks coming in to pour the cement and stuff in the next few days, I'm gonna pack up the boiler today and we're gonna store it here at least for the winter. So I'm gonna take all the cement bricks out of it, and I'm gonna put the bricks on a pallet, which I have in the back of the side-by-side here, which I'm gonna lay down right now. And then we're gonna flip the boiler on top of it and tarp it for the winter. So I'll get doing that. I probably won't move the actual boiler itself today, but I can pull out all the bricks and the stovepipe and all the baskets, whatever they are, those metal bins that you pour the sap in. I'll pack all that away, and then when Jeremy's ready, we will move the boiler together and flip it here, and we'll go buy a good canvas tarp because I'm sick of having crappy, ugly looking cheap tarps laying around the property, and we'll just wrap it in that for the year. This way it's just completely out of the way for where we're growing grass and doing our garden and everything. Just in the corner, out of the way. I might not need 2 pallets, but they're really small. So I'm just gonna use them for now. Put them both there in case I do. I'm gonna take these up to the shipping container and store them in there for now. They'll go into the garage as soon as it's done, so we can be sure to get into it in the winter. I'll go run that up, and then I'll take all the bricks out of the inside of here and move them over to the pallet. Oh yeah! Work it with just about anything. Alright, so this is all the bricks, so whenever Jeremy's ready, we will load the boiler into the back of this, drive it over here, flip it over like I said, tarp it, and it'll be done for the winter. It was so handy to have. We just picked that up in maybe February or March or something like that, and it's been a really awesome rig to have. We really enjoy it. So. My neighbor brought the fourth and final load of wood over, so I've just been stacking it here behind me. I'm going to continue to get it up off the ground and get it all stacked. It's cut a little bit differently, so it's a little harder to stack. I like to build up the sides here, but whatever, I don't care. I'm doing it like this, and that's final. Back to work I go. I got walkie-talkies. Sam and I are talking on walkie-talkies while I do this as well. It makes it difficult doing work, but she wants to play. Hello. I don't know. Sam's letting the chickens out. He went out. He has an appointment. He'll be back soon. I'd say we have a pretty good start on next year's winter. I mean, I guess it's this year technically, on this year's winter. And we're going to continue to cut down more trees here and we'll add to the piles. Alright, so we're at the end of last year's winter wood, dry wood that we had. It's pretty much all gone, so I'm just going to pick up these last few pieces, throw them in the back of the side-by-side and clean up this tarp and move it because I don't think there's any wood left under it. I might even use this tarp to wrap the boiler that I moved earlier. Because this is a nice big tarp in good shape. Dry over a few days. Got it all cleaned up, moved the tarp out of there. I'll pick up these last couple of pieces of wood right here. And that's the end of our dry wood for winter burning. We have some in the house stored, and then we have the stuff out at the side that we were using for outdoor fires, which is softwood. It burns quicker, but any fires we're gonna have from now on are gonna be just small fires anyway. Well, it looks better than a tarp, that's for sure. So this little bit of wood here I had drying from when I cleaned up all the section right in front of it. I'm going to move it into the house, and the stuff I just picked up will go onto the here to dry off for a week or two, however long it takes, and then I'll move it into the house. Oh, here comes the chickens. Hello! Hello, girls! Are you going to help me stack some wood? Yeah, this stuff's good and dry now. Are you helping? You think? Huh? Just talking to the girls. A couple of them thought they'd come over here and help me, I guess.
There's also two over there.
Yeah?
Like a mountain around. Work spot.
Okay.
I can't be spending this long.
Oh. Thanks for coming over to see me.
Okay.
I got a helper here. As long as she doesn't take a dump right where I'm working. You think you're helping me, because you're not. I'm swarmed by chickens.